Alright, should be recording. Can I see the file? I see the file. We can continue in the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Cues provided by Tinsley PR for Devolver Digital, and let's hit that button. Well, buttons. Let's go. Just a second. Sorry, I really needed to clear my throat and wanted to mute the mic first. And it does look like there's a face missing, so what's her name is gone. Well, this is going to be different from the other two. Let's go with that for now. Oh boy. Her mention of the air, which, true, may have just been a, Abermar's kind of, it doesn't make sense to be humble here. But I wonder if it's supposed to be like air and then remember what water is, which is emotion. So, like, we should build a caring and benevolent coven would appeal to emotion. Let's go with this for now. Yeah. Hey, Louise. What? Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. I could do that, but... See, I'm just thinking, the dirt I have in Jasmine, I actually would like to. Like, I mean, what she did was wrong. Dahlia's is like, yeah, she had a poor decision. So, let's see what happens. Everything? Exactly. Don't really have to do that, but I mean, it's like legitimately her thing was bothering me. Didn't I just admit to something in Behemoth? I'm sorry, but... Sure. Alright, let's go with this one. do kind of wonder why we're bothering to still collect energy. No. What the hell, man? Yeah, let's go with this one, you know, the posterity aspect is good. Oh god. This could be bad. Huh. Interesting that it's the same one, but it's got different things there. I'm kind of between these two. I kind of like the idea of Gloria just because it may make Abamar happy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Win the elections achievement. Well, it's congratulations on order. And only Geth is still here. Wow. Which is actually kind of good at the moment. Since, you know, everyone died. What's up, Abamar? I can ask, right? I'm thinking it too. I can recommend, but it is a little weird. I will say, I do feel that some of the... And we'll see how certain things go. I want to see, like, what happens to her after this. I really do. You know, give us some information there. I do feel, though, that the inability to go back... that you can't reload an old save. I do feel that may actually hurt the game in the long run. Because that's a lot of time to get to this point. I think for me it's 7 to 8 hours. So, yeah. That's kind of a lot. Oh, hey, Jasmine's gonna ask me something. Technically, she should be dead. But yeah, I'm curious what happened to him. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Nothing else to interact with. Oh, I was half expecting to be a cosmic wheel. Didn't we already have this? I don't think I'm losing my mind. I might be, though. Not because of the game, just that I'm a little weird, a little off. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that Abramar didn't show up. I mean, I guess maybe he's not allowed to show up on a planet? I don't know, but it's like... he did become a friend. I can understand it being those two. No, well, well, no, that's true. Patrice can't. But it's like, why couldn't Abramar? I mean, just seems a little odd. I don't know. I honestly feel like it's a little unsatisfying, the end. Yep, Tinsley PR. That's who sent the key. Yeah, so it's a 2. Risk of missing things. It's going in the background, but I do have half the screen covered. The ending is unsatisfying to me. Like, it doesn't really feel wrapped up, and I don't fully understand what all happened. Would help if I knew what the original doom of the Coven prophecy was. The fact the Coven was, was actually doomed in the way it was also odd. Just burning everyone alive. Except for you and a few friends. That's right. I just wanted to make that note. I understand the reason to not be able to go back to prior saves. I also feel this may hurt the game in the long run. Purely because of how long it takes to reach the end and see the conclusion of things. Just being able to reload certain... Hang on. I have a feeling I actually want to see what this is saying. see the end credits. Okay. Just being able to reload the chapters would be nice. And maybe some means of fast forwarding decisions to the end. At least some of the more significant ones. Such as Geth. Is that name actually Greth? Yeah, it's Greth. I've been dropping the R. Well, he was a lobster or a shrimp, so maybe Abermar will show up here. But I mean, it is also legitimately, I don't feel like replaying the game. I get how technically the game does have replayability, but it would take so long to get here, and I'd have to remember so well what I did in this playthrough to not repeat it. Because I do tend to, follow similar lines when I replay a game. So, I understand it, but it still is, this isn't actually going to work that well for me. And I should actually put this in my notes. I do not believe I will play the game, despite how it is a playable design, because it is just too long, too many decisions, that it would take such effort to avoid the decisions I already made, get a different ending, that I do not feel it is worth it. I mean, it's also if the ending were a bit more satisfying, and I'll be honest, I don't fully know what more satisfying would be here. I guess Abermar showing up, which, let me. Okay, something's happening at least. Might just be a fade out. That's all it was. But I mean, like, legitimately, him not showing it. Although, I guess maybe... maybe they don't want him to show up because potentially if you resisted, you'd be able to have him destroyed or something? But yeah, I mean, that's a long period of time. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I mean, it's... yeah, for me, it isn't worth it. The game is fine, I did enjoy it, so I can recommend it. But it didn't connect with me well enough. Especially with how it's... I don't feel the satisfaction, I don't feel the reward for the playthrough at the end that I would need to be like, hey, I want to do this all over again. And one thing, definitely, if I knew what the original prophecy was, would have been nice. Because it's like, I said that it would be doomed. How? What does that actually mean? Like, we do... It does feel like we come in to the game in the middle. Come into the story in the middle. Like, that was the actual start of the story. And we never see it. It's not even in a flashback. Yeah, it just... and I do also feel like the whole everyone being killed bit aggressive. Could we have come up with something different? And also, why did it happen then? I think is also a good question. It's like, all right, Abermar, show yourself. Boom. It's like, did he cause this? Like, what just happened here? That this is what happens. I mean, it's like I don't understand that either. And And actually, I will make that note as well. Understand why the doom was when it was, or how it was. It seemed to just happen without good reason or good cause. Which, I mean, to be fair, is, how some things can work, but it's like, this is literally the climax. It shouldn't feel random. Yeah. And I'm gonna put that in here as well. Being the climax, it shouldn't feel so random. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know what more to say. I mean, I don't doubt that there will be people that really like it. This might be. I could see this being like a cult kind of game, cult classic kind of game, in that I don't know if it'll do well in terms of large numbers, but I could see it getting a following. But yeah, it's just, hasn't connected with me, Billy. You know what, actually, hang on, I want to add something. Also doesn't help with the randomness of the ending that we don't really know who all perished and who did not. Like Greth, I understand for going forward. The behemoth stuff. And I'll make a note. Greth makes sense given her behemoth situation. But why did your mentor, whose name I'm not even gonna try? Well, no, okay, I will. Hein? What, wasn't it something like Yuhein? Yeah, it's like, why did she survive? Wasn't she part of the coven and thus should have been there? I mean, that is a very significant issue. Oh yeah, also I can add in that. Dina's body being spread across the universe to produce more witches doesn't get well, isn't rewarded. Change how I put that a little bit. Like, I did it, but no mention the 60 or so years later of there being greater numbers. I mean, seriously, it's like that. We did it. No payoff. Nothing. And there was also an element of Patrice was older, had how many kids and grandkids? It also seems a little disappointing that Fortuna was like just alone. And it's like she even mentions that they were still locals on Earth. So, and also, why is it that in 60 years Earth couldn't become re-inhabited to some degree? I mean, I don't know. It didn't feel rewarding. I can understand the whole idea of, oh well, it's fate. Sometimes it doesn't always turn out, the happiest of endings. It's like, yeah, but this is also a written story. We can make the ending whatever the hell we want, and why make it realistic when it doesn't have to be? Like, people like happy endings because we like to be happy. So to be like, nah, because happy endings aren't something that's guaranteed in life, we're just not complete. It's like, that why? just why do that? And trust me, I mean, it's like that got one story I wrote that's definitely not a happy ending. It was the end of the story, though. So it's like I get that. So what I wrote, was basically a drama, but but it's like I also, it's the one ending to the story, and it's kind of what made sense there. This should be multiple endings. I'm not going to explore them because, as I already said, didn't connect with me enough, and I don't feel this ending was satisfying enough to make me be like, oh, I want to see a different one. So, but yeah, it would also be neat. I'll add this. Where do I want to add this? Here, I'll add it here. Would also be neat if there were some kind of chart that showed how the decisions you made worked out. I mean, that alone would help my satisfaction, because then it would be like seeing what I'd done. And I'll put that note in there too. Help with satisfaction at the end, because you get to see what you've done. I mean, legitimately, that would help. And it's also, let's face it, there's going to be people that are going to play through this game, data mine the game, whatever, to build out all the decisions. That would help. So it's like, I mean, it's going to happen anyway. Why not make it a little bit easier? Yeah, I don't really know. We never really got more with Thea either. Like the whole, hey, I said that she would be important and all that. It's like, how? Just because she kind of sort of barely helped me? I maybe that's something that just different playthrough, different decisions, different also luck with the cards would have straightened out. But yeah, it's I'm just trying to think how this review is gonna go. Graphics, fine. And yeah, I know I haven't mentioned that before. Looked fine, although, well, yeah, I will put this in, and it's kind of sort of a graphics thing. One issue with the graphics, specifically everything needing to be red, is you don't really look at the characters much to see their emotions or their mouths. I do like the aesthetic. And at least some of the character design. But yeah, I mean, it's so much I wasn't really looking at the characters because I'm looking at the text. But yeah, I mean, it's like I'm just trying to think who's the best one to. Like, I did like Louise's character design. Kind of a shame that she apparently burned to death. Yeah. But it just. Yeah, I don't. So I like the look of it, but it does have that issue. Story. I'm trying to think about. I guess that may work. The story felt okay. It felt good. I won't say strong though. It wasn't weak. No. But I'm just. It's not quite where I'd say strong. But it's also the ending. The ending is where it needed to like be strong. That's where it like needed to solidify things, and I'm not feeling that. It's not bad, and certainly other ways to play it could be better. If you're luckier with the cards, it could also be better. Gameplay, pretty damn simple. I don't really have any issues there with how the gameplay was. I do. I'll put this in. Yes. Yeah, I do think a new game plus would be good, mainly to carry over your energy and your cards. So you have access to all of that from the start. Yeah, so in conclusion, it's like I can recommend it, but I don't think it's a very strong game. But it is I do see where I see places that I would make changes, like the whole letting somebody restart a chapter so they don't need to just always start over at the beginning. And also, to be fair, that can be locked after you finish the game. That's fine. That I have zero issue with that. That seems very appropriate even. But it is still I think that would be appropriate. And even if it could get like even more fine grained, like I want to just redo Greth. I want to see those implications there. I don't care about the others. I want to see that. That I could see that being a worthwhile thing too, but I get why it's not there. It's just I do, as I said, the ending isn't satisfying enough for me to want to replay it. Being able to focus down on specific things, that would be more interesting. That would make me do it, but I'm not spending 7.5 hours doing this game over again. I'm sorry, I'm not. That's not a that might be more a statement about me than the game, though. Yeah. Well, I will probably get some written up tomorrow. It's Sunday, I have work tomorrow, so it might be after work that I get to more writing on this. Alright, see you next time.